What's up,
We
y'all?
live.
Welcome to the Beyond Celebrity Show. I'm your host, Cesar Pena, co-host Miguel Sanchez. What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Today is Tuesday, I think.
Yeah,
April 28th. April 28th. It is Tuesday. And we're doing our thing. 41st show. So,
41st in a row.
yep, got my
Yeah.
hair cut. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
I
I'm going to
even-
go to the barber anymore. For my clippers, check this out. So I get a haircut and shave, and it usually costs me about $35, right?
Man.
So my clippers was $75, right? So you do the math, right?
Yeah.
What one more time, I'm paying.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? Like I don't need it. I don't need to pay that no more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Yeah.
What's the name? How's your day been?
Good. Bunch of stuff. We had our good meeting today, moving things forward. Working on a lot of cool stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So today in news, I haven't really able to see any news. Have you seen anything today?
Huge news today. Huge news. I was gonna drop it. I was trying to find the first video I ever got of both of them together. So Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik, supposedly they having a baby.
Is that not known? Nobody knew that they were together.
Today, of course, they've been together on and
Oh.
off for about 5 years, something like that. Probably like 4 years. But they call it the quarantine baby because he wasn't pregnant going in.
Yeah, but we haven't been here months. Like, I guess we have. Yeah.
It's been like it's been over.
41 days. It's been 41 days. At least in New York. Are they in New York? Where are they at?
So only God knows where they at. They got a spot in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They got a what's up, Josh?
I wanted to shake my head. You gotta do it. Quarantine is the time to test it out.
Quarantine, baby. So they have a big farm. Well, I see. So I'm gonna get into that, but they got a Gigi, and Bella and the whole family have a huge farm in Pennsylvania, and they go there to escape all the BS. They got horses and everything like that. So,
pause. I want to say what's up to the one person on Twitter, the 3 people on YouTube, and the person on Facebook just left.
Big shout out to them. But we're gonna get some cool people. I went live on Instagram, and a lot of people said they're gonna come through. So let's see. But yeah, so they were on and off for a little while, and they were back on about a month ago, and the whole Instagram and everywhere they blowing up. They're blowing up babies. They having a kid. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
TMZ reported they're staying at Gigi's parents. She has like rich parents.
Well, her father is rich, but her mother has a place in the city too. And the farm. They probably staying in Pennsylvania.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, quarantine babies. There's gonna be a jump in 1000%.
Stay tuned. And one more news. Kanye West just became a billionaire.
What happened that he became a billionaire?
So I don't know the specifics, but yesterday I got an alert that said Kanye West is a billionaire.
I saw, and then he said they got my numbers wrong. I'm really worth $3 billion because of the sneakers. Basically, the sneakers value, I guess, because he has a deal with Adidas where he owns. He's not like part of Adidas; it's his own part.
Well, so, it's like the Michael Jordan thing, right? So Michael Jordan is Nike, but he owns, like, if you go to Nike, Michael Jordans are made, like, they have their own separate building next to Nike. So I think he got the Jordan deal, that he has his own separate thing from Adidas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Come up.
$2 billion.
Most of it is that. Most of it is that one thing. The value of that one thing, which is interesting because if you really think about it in the business side, the value of the thing shouldn't be your whole net worth. I guess he owns 100% of it, right? So I guess
I don't think he owns 100% of it, but I think he owns a large percent of the company that's why it's worth so much. I mean, Yeezys was crazy. Kanye bought stock for Kim and her baby.
On her birthday, on her birthday.
On her birthday.
Yeah, into stock. That's true.
Oh. Nads, what's up, Nads?
Oh, you know Nads?
Yeah. What's going on, Nads?
Yeah. So I mean, I did see that too, and it was interesting because I remember him in the news a few years ago talking about how broke he was, right? Like he was saying, like, I'm 50 million in debt or something like that.
So what was happening with him is he was getting too into his clothing line, and he was putting a lot of money. He was spending a lot of money on his clothing line and stuff like that, and that thing wasn't kicking off. The clothing line wasn't happening like that, and he took a big hit. So he's starting to focus more back on the sneakers and stuff like that, and yeah, he's killing. He's destroying.
And I think he even made his company a church, right, or something like that. I heard something like that, so you don't have to pay taxes.
I definitely don't know much about that, but I'll look into that.
Yeah. So, anything else? Anything else for today?
I don't know whose birthdays are today. I look into the birthdays. But other than that, I've been good. Just really trying to figure out different formats for this. Trying to figure out what would help. A couple fans hit me up and was like, "Yo, Cesar, I want to see more behind the scenes content and more content that they never seen before." So there's fans on here that didn't even know I had a YouTube like that.
Yeah, no.
So thousands of videos that I have up on YouTube. I definitely want them to take a look at that, and we're gonna start doing things like that. Oh, Jessica Alba.
Oh yeah, my favorite, one of my favorites.
So this has been the greatest battle when I was in the military, right? When I was in the military, the battle used to be who is better, right? So they used to put poor young Jessica. At the time, she was really young.
But still,
Elba
definitely up there.
Jessica Alba versus, at the time, Jennifer Lopez, right?
Whoa.
So that used to be the battle. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's tough.
When I was in the Navy, young Jessica Alba was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like, because the battle
a TV show or something, right? Where was she? She was on something.
Well, she had this show. She had this thing called Idle Hands, right? It was a bootleg movie, right? But it featured her, and she was like running around and stuff like that. It was like a little horror movie. But yeah. Yeah.
What was it called? Idle Hands. Netflix.
Idle Hands. No, Idle Hands, right? You look at that movie, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. But she used to win all the time with me. She used to win all the time. Jessica Alba was the one back in the day. They try to put Selma Hayek versus J-Lo and stuff like that too. Selma Hayek. I put Jessica Alba right in front of both of them at that time. This is 97, 98. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Rich was asking, what did you do to your hair?
It's gone, Richard. It's gone. Can't you see it?
It's gone.
It's out of here. It's out of here.
She's a billionaire too. That's true.
So that she is a billionaire, and it's her honest company. Yep. Her honest company is a killer. She was one of the first celebrities to come up with her own. She was like, forget Huggies, forget all these other baby companies. She was like, I'm gonna make my own, and it's gonna be organic. You know what I'm saying? And she ran with it. Everybody was using that. So huge.
All right, let's see who else.
Let's see. Oh, Penelope Cruz.
Yeah. She's another one.
Yeah. I mean, she's always been cool, right? She's been in a lot of movies, but she's always been a cool girl. I got her a few times and stuff like that. Her autograph, people go nuts for her autograph.
Oh yeah,
Jay Leno,
70. Whoa.
Original OG doing the late night hosting.
Oh man, every night.
Every night. Like us. That's where we get it from. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be the next ones.
100%. All right. Now let's get into I don't know these people.
All right. So we definitely, man, they got a new.
Oh, Too Short. They put Too Short all the way down there.
Oh, man, Too Short. I don't want to get into Too Short. He was man. That dude was tremendous. Let's see.
Don Q. He's from the Bronx, I think.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He's with the other guy from the Bronx, the most popular one, right, from the Bronx. His name is Artist. I
forgot.
Damn it. What you call A Boogie? A Boogie's. That's A Boogie. Yeah.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah. He's on part of A Boogie's label.
All right.
So all right, I'll pause this verse.
So what's the first video?
So we're gonna jump into the videos. All right, so
we jumping into videos. So this gonna be our first time doing video. We're gonna comment on the videos, right? So this video is a dear close video to me, right? This is Ariana Grande first time meeting Jay Brooks, right? This dude hardcore. He came all the way from Australia, right, to meet Ariana Grande right here.
So,
right?
But wait, but it was like they were dating. Why he would come just to meet her?
Dogs, they were doing the online dating. So this is the first time they ever met each other, right? They're online dating, doing FaceTime with each other. They never met. This is the first time they ever met in like over a year. You saw they kissed? So they just kissed right before the mom came in. So that's Mama Grande right there.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah. So we had to do a rewind for y'all. Rewind.
This is the first time that's the first time they meet and kiss?
Yeah, so this is the first time they meet, right? First time. And then they kiss the first time. So, I know you guys did not hear, this is, I'm doing the play-by-play, and, they were mad shy. When they came back out, they was so, like, ready and stuff like that, but it was literally like 30 people outside watching it. It was like a movie. Like, imagine you like there, right? And 30 people watching you through a glass. Like
that's pretty weird.
It's weird, weird. Right? So it was crazy. It was just
crazy.
She was
nowhere near famous yet, right? She wasn't that famous here yet.
So she was not famous. Like real talk, she wasn't. I mean, she did the show right here. I still didn't know that she knew how to sing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard a couple covers and stuff. Look at all the people waiting.
Wow.
So they went on a date. So they went on their first date with her mama.
Chaperone. How old was she? How old was she?
She was like 18, 19, around that time. That age. Yeah.
All right.
Mama had to chaperone.
All right. So anything that you remember about that video around that time, like what was happening after?
So that video kind of set it off. Like I got Ari before that video. And that video really set it off. Like I was going to consistently be on her, because the views were ridiculous, right? Jay Brooks was like a star from Australia.
What type of star is he? What type of star is that? What's up?
So he was like a young Jackass. Just think about Jackass, right?
That's how come he's a star?
No, like, his group. Think about Jackass, but everybody 18 and 17, right?
And they were just doing dumb shit and getting hurt and stuff.
Shit, pranks and all that stuff. And these young dudes had like ripped abs. You know what I'm saying? Like girls liked them.
Oh, got it.
Visually, girls loved them, right? So they started becoming real popular because of their antics. They were doing crazy stuff. And what was sick is that Sony Music signed them.
What?
It was the crazy thing.
For music?
For music.
Wow.
And they were doing like small tours. Like
did they have anything music that came out that people would know or no?
Not really. Like you know what it was? At that time, they was really trying to figure them out. And they were just like one of the first like real like a big group of guys. It was like 4 or 5 of them. No, it was like 6 of them. And their popularity was so big that they were trying to figure out how to monetize that. And they did their little shows here and there as far as like on YouTube and things like that. But they were like, yo, they got crowds like they're rock stars. You know what I'm saying? Like they was getting like One Direction crowds, like they was in Times Square. Remember that video?
I remember that. Bro. That was kind of crazy.
Bro, I never seen One Direction never would do that, but they literally said, yo, meet us in Times Square. The whole group, they're like, we're going to be in Times Square. Meet us in Times Square. Crystal, what's up, Crystal? So the boys was like, meet, Shadow Cat. So they said, meet me in Times Square. We're going to meet people and everything like that. Bro, they went to Times Square. It was like 10,000 people in Times Square. And some of those people didn't even know who they were. They were like, yo, oh!
What were they called? Janoskins?
Janoskins.
So what happened to them?
They disappeared.
he cashed in his chips with Ariana, and then that's it.
Nah, he messed up, man. Like he's one of those guys that's gonna be on that up.
That is. Yesterday, the end of the show list.
Yo,
that's funny.
He's gonna be on that. Damn, I messed up list.
Crystal said she met them with you once.
Yes. Crystal been around for a minute. Yeah. So they were doing concerts. And Crystal, I don't know, Crystal, have you ever, or anybody here, have you guys ever been to one of their concerts? Like, I've never been inside the concert. I don't know what they were doing in there. Like, I was there, like,
what do you do?
And they was on stage, like, bumping into each other and kind of, like, getting the crowd hype. But, yo, people were paying, like, $30, $40 to get into the concert.
Yeah, a lot of people were going. Like, where are they jumping and shit?
They were jumping and like banging into each other. But for a nice period of time, let me tell you something. For like a good, I want to say, a year and a half, they were really doing their thing. But for some reason, they couldn't capitalize, man. They couldn't go over that hump.
She said she went to the show they did at Irving Plaza. You don't have to jump in and tell us what happened.
No. So that's the thing, right? So Crystal, like, they were
being goofballs. At one point in the show, they sang "Let It Go" dressed as Elsa. Oh my god! So it's just like a cover band, just doing dumb shit.
That's what it is, right? And that Crystal's banging it in on top of the head right now. That's what, like, I never seen nothing like these guys. Pretty similar to them right now is those guys on YouTube. What are those? They like Team 10. They got a bunch of guys on there, and they go on stage, and they got a little boy that looks like the lead guy. I'm gonna get the name coming. The name is gonna come to me, but the name of the group is called Team 10, and they live all in one mansion in Beverly Hills, right? All these people, it's like 10 of them, and they go on stage. Team 10, right? 10 of them. So they go on stage. And they rap. they rap and all of them kind of dance, right? But I just I don't get it.
Man, this world.
I know. I don't get it though. I don't get it.
All right, want to go to the next one?
Let's go to the next video.
All right.
Yes. Oh my God. Yo. So right
those are all Paps right there?
Those are Paps waiting outside. So this is the first date. You're going to read it. First date Kim and Kanye just went on. Right?
For real? Ever.
Whoa. This is the first date that they went on. She just broke up with Chris Humphries about a week before this date right here.
Whoa. Kanye was in those DMs for months.
Kanye was there all the time. Like Kanye
for the rebound.
Dogs, Kanye was waiting like this, like, yo, this Chris Humphries thing is not real, right? Pause it real quick. So what I told Kanye when he came out of the restaurant, I was like, yo, Kanye, yo, what did Kim order? Fish fillet, right? Like I went to the store, right? So he started laughing and stuff like that. And then they went to the toy store after this. They went to FEO Schwartz on their date. Yeah. It looked like they were either getting the nieces and nephews. You can play it now. They were getting I think either they were getting ice cream because you know how they had that big ice cream shop right in there in FEO Schwartz. I don't know if you've ever been to FEO Schwartz. But they had the big ice cream. Yeah, the one on 57th Street. It's not there no more. But they went in there. Either they bought toys for her nieces. You see, people are trying to do video inside.
Mm-hmm.
And so their first date was Sarafina, right? Then they went over here to FEO Schwartz, right? Probably got some candy and stuff like that. You're gonna see people gonna go off right here. It's gonna be crazy flashes, right? But yeah, it was crazy. It was just a crazy day. She came with her friends, right?
Wait, but weren't her Chris Humphries? They were married, right, or no?
They got married, right?
So they got a divorce.
They got a divorce. They got a divorce, and they was married for only 60 days and got a divorce.
Yeah.
So he came in the Maybach. Look at that's the Maybach, right? Throwing off the Maybach, right? Then they went shopping.
Hell of a first date.
On the first date, Kanye like, yo, I got you.
Not like she needed it, but I guess it helps anyway.
So it was like 15 to 16 paparazzis there at all times on this.
He was not even there. Oh, he came in after. All right.
Look at there he is. Crazy security guards. That one security guard, he's right there. I forgot his name. He could take an apple and break it in half straight over like this. Yo, another thing, look at where the Maybach is.
Oh, wow. In the middle of the street, right?
It's on the sidewalk.
Sidewalk, yeah.
It's on the sidewalk. They was not allowing them to walk too far a distance. You know what I'm saying? Totally illegal, right? New York, they don't allow cars on sidewalks, right? There's about, right now, on the way out, probably about 30 paparazzis out there waiting. Because people can't keep their mouth shut, right? They were like, yo, I owe this dude. Let me call him. So look at Kanye looking at her like, yeah, that's mine. You know, admiring. Yo, Kanye is a beast, man. He's a beast. Look at how many paps. He's smiling. He's like, look at that.
He's like, I got it.
That's mine. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty funny, though. That's pretty funny.
Yo, look at that.
God damn.
Bro.
That's a lot of people.
Bro. It was so insane, man. Especially, think about it. It was the first one, right? My takeaways from that, Kanye was always watching Kim.
You talk about right now in there or before the breakup?
No, even there, right? You can tell Kanye was never the first one in the car.
And he let her go. He let her go up front, right? Like
always. So when I knew it was a wrap for Chris Humphries, right? Kim Kardashian opened up one of her stores in Soho, right? So I'm like, all right, where's Chris Humphries? Like, what's going on? Kanye West shows up, right? I'm like, yo, why Kanye here, right? Like, yo,
this is before you saying
before they were dating, like he just showed up, and I'm like, yo, does he have stock in this company? Like, what's going on? He was in there hugging Kim a little too much. He was doing those hugs like this, and would not let go. He was just like this. So I seen him about 2-3 different times, like the grand opening and stuff like that. There were literally like 20,000 people in the grand opening. They had to close down the whole block. It looked like it was like a parade. That's how much people was in front of the store.
This is for what again?
So Dash is her store.
Oh, they had it in New York.
Yeah, they had one in New York.
Yeah, all right, got it.
So they did a whole grand opening and stuff like that. And Kanye was there, making sure he put in his 2 cents.
Get the credit for the support.
The support, man. That was a support system right there, man. So yeah, man, that first date, man. Thank God I got that.
That's pretty crazy.
That's in my archive right there. Yeah. I'm gonna put that up on Instagram. The first part of it, the fish fillet.
That's funny though. That's pretty funny. All right, I'm getting the next video.
Next video up. This is fun.
Yeah. You literally got thousands of videos we can do this with.
I love it.
Hold on, I'm get past the ad.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yo, it's crazy reminiscing on a lot of this stuff, man. It's like it takes me back. Like, wow, I was there too. That's why I can't wait to.
There's a good one. I see it already. Yeah.
I gotta really look into try to get extract those other video, those other external.
Yeah. I'll look up how we could do this in this COVID world because
because I got some stuff.
I may have a way. All right. Hold on. I'll play it.
All right. Oh, yo. So this is Reed.
She look young there. How old is she here? What year is this?
She was really young. So the reason why my camera shook right there. Huh?
2013.
Yo, 2013. So many people weren't even thinking about being paparazzis at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy, So right here, this is when one of my boys just called her baby girl, and she was like, "Yo, don't you ever call me baby girl again, right?" And I was like, "Damn, I'm not gonna be able to call her baby girl." It wasn't me that she said it to; it was somebody else, one of my boys. So I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna call her baby girl. I don't care." So I was like, "Hey, baby girl, you good?" She's like, "Hey, boy, yeah, I'm good." Right? So right there, it was my birthday. That day right there was my birthday. So I was like, "Yo, Reed, what's up?" I was like, "It's my birthday." And she was like, "Oh, really?" And she turned around and gave me a big hug. You know what I'm saying? And I still got that camera rolling. I still had that camera rolling,
Nice. That's a good one. She looked mad young there. How old is she now?
She right now, I want to say she's 30, either 31 or 32. I'm thinking she's 31 though. But
so she was like early 20s.
Yeah, she was like 23, 24 at that time. And she had a G for life hat because in an earlier video she was promoting she always said her grandmother was a G for life. You know what I'm saying? So she used to rock that G for life joint. You know, and it was a company that just came out that she was supporting. But I remember she used to wear a lot of G for life. And when I interviewed her, she was like, my grandmother's a G for life. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of was intertwined in all that stuff.
All right. You want to watch the whole thing? I'm gonna link them in the description and stuff. Not the description, in here, just in case you guys want to check them out later.
Yeah.
So hold up. I'm gonna get the next one going, but yeah. So what else was going around that time with Rihanna? Was that around the earliest times of you getting her, or no?
No. So Ree was like super like rock star there. You know what I'm saying? Like I just got her wearing an all white tank top, and you know it was see through. So you know.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Where's that video? Waiting for them down.
Well, that video, I think it was coming up next, but
is it?
It was at Del Savano's. It was at Del Savano's. You're gonna see she has.
About to see.
So she was wearing. Did you see it?
No, I'm letting get past the ad again. Go ahead.
The hat said like teenage dream on her hat, like she was a teenage dream.
That's funny.
Yo, yeah, she was rock star, super rock star, bro. 100%.
All right.
Uh-oh. So right here, I don't know if you guys could notice, that's James Gordon right next to Harry Styles. So they were best friends, but he never wanted to be in the camera, right? So Harry Styles was
holding
shopping.
A baby?
That James Gordon's
holding a baby?
Yeah. That's his kid. That's James Gordon's kid.
Oh,
so okay. Harry Styles, I was looking for him for about 3 hours. And I was like, yo, I told the crew, all those people were rolling with us. You see all those girls and that mother and everything, they were rolling with us. So we had to rush back to the hotel because I had this feeling. I'm like, yo, he's going back to the hotel. And they had like 10 people waiting at the hotel. So all those people running up, you're going to see so many people running up on Harry at the hotel because they just noticed me back walking with the camera. So all those guys.
Who you looking at? Yeah. Who you following? And then they're like, yeah.
So they jumped all over him. So they almost hit James Gordon with the baby.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so James Gordon is like protecting like with the baby like this. And he's trying to go around all the fans, you know.
So Crystal was there. She said I was looking for him all day, couldn't find him.
I know. It was crazy. It was crazy we found him, you know, because he came out of nowhere, you know, and me and him was so tight. We were so tight, and people were crying. You know, they were crying. I don't think that was Crystal, though. But look how many fans waiting outside. That was all the fans waiting outside.
Soul House? Where? Soul House? What's that?
Soul House. Soul House.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. So that's all, right? Those are all the videos.
Yeah, that was the videos for today, right?
Yeah. I think that's a good segment, though. Let us know what you think. Do you like that? I think that's a good because you got thousands. Maybe we just do a few a day.
Yeah. I feel like the backstories to all of them, especially that last one. That last one was very hard because he was all over the city, like shopping and going to different places, and we was just missing them. Like, oh, you guys looking for Harry, right? Like people in the store was like, oh my God, I just saw Harry, and we were just missing them. And then all of a sudden we jumped back in the car, and you had to use your intuition. And I was like, yo, we got to go back to the Soho House. When we pulling up to the Soho House, we see across the street, Harry comes out of a cab and with James Gordon. And we was like, oh shit. And we ran up on him. And he was always nice. He didn't mind me being around him. It was just like, yo, you had to find him. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, yo, you got to find me. When you find me, I'm all good.
So I going to the comments because while we were doing it, there was comments coming in. It's crazy because Ari came to my building back in the day. I think before she got. Oh wait, I should put it on the screen. Before she. She got big. She knows a guy that my wife used to take care of when he was younger.
I know. So Ari back in the day used to walk around like nothing. Like nobody used to stop Ari. You know, like when I started on her, like no fans used to be in front of her house, like zero. And then when I got involved, it started turning into a crazy, like it was crazy. After a while, I had to kind of stop a lot of that stuff, you know, because it started to become 100 people, 200, and I'm not security, right? So I wasn't gonna be like, you know, it was getting crazy. It was getting crazy with her being outside.
So Crystal said, "Do the person I've been dying to meet, Bieber. Tune in tomorrow. He'll pull up a Bieber."
So Crystal, tomorrow I'm gonna pull up some sick Bieber footage. I'm gonna pull up some crazy Bieber footage. You know, you're gonna be like, oh my God. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. I hope you guys don't do what these kids were doing back then for your favorites, because they were running in the middle of the street, falling on the floors.
Oh
like
God.
It was mayhem. So we're gonna tune in tomorrow. We're gonna have a lot of Bieber. We're gonna have a lot of Bieber footage tomorrow.
All right. So Jimmy, how much do you think the person made off the most recent video of Ariana Grande and her new BF kissing in Louis in LA? Oh, that real estate guy?
Yeah.
The quality was terrible. Looked like it was filmed with a flip phone.
I tell you something, Jimmy. That was great. That's a great question. He probably made about like $4,000. The reason why the quality didn't matter, because it made it more like a suspenseful video, right? Some videos need to be taken that way. You know what I'm saying? Because
explain that, because I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that?
So certain videos, like let's say somebody is kissing in a coffee shop. You don't want a real. I mean, yeah, you can have an HD camera and stuff like that, but you want those like kind of sneaky kind of camera, because it brings in like, oh my God, somebody really got them, you know. And they like, you know, especially like Kim Kardashian likes those kind of camera, especially if you're doing video on her. She likes those kind of videos because you can't see certain parts of, you know, her body.
It's not like super like
HD that they can, that they can reveal certain things on that. And certain videos, it really don't matter if it's HD or flip phone or nothing like that. You still make a real good.
But these iPhones, man,
it's a different level.
Like ridiculous.
No, it's a different level now. Like this shoots these, especially the 11. The iPhone 11 shoots just as good as my camera back here. Hold on. You see my camera back there?
Yeah.
The iPhone 11 shoots just as good as that camera.
That's crazy.
So
I remember we were in LA, right? And I spotted Russell Simmons with his girlfriend riding bike. And you guys were super far. And I was like, yo, that's Russell Simmons. And the guys we were with, one of them grabbed the camera, their phone camera, ran up in front, did the phone camera, and that thing sold for a good amount of money, right?
It sold for $500, that video.
It's crazy. That was and it was like phone, and that was when the phones weren't even that good. They were good.
And that paid for our Airbnb right there. Boom.
Yeah. And that was the only shot of the 100%.
And the Bieber, well, we got the Bieber exclusive videos, right? That was shot by iPhone, right? And they took frame pictures from that.
So that pictures and video. Yep, that paid for most of the trip. That one, right?
Yeah. It sold for like $1,500, almost close to $2,000, right? And that paid for our trip, right? The whole entire trip. Right there. Those are 2 sets and paid for our whole trip, you know? So
that's the thing, man. Yeah. When you out there, you gotta be looking.
You gotta be looking, man. You gotta be looking. But
see, look, Jimmy said 4,000. Damn, I'm in the wrong field. Yeah, 100%, man. But it definitely was a specific situation, right? Like new boyfriend, the story is a big part of it. You gotta understand the story.
Yeah. Now you can't just run into a regular, let's say Chris Rock, and just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a picture of Chris Rock," right? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna work.
Sure. So, geez, how long did they wait? I don't know which.
Hold
I don't
on.
know what you're
Let's go
talking
back to
about.
the first one.
Which one?
The one right before. Same guy.
All right, all right.
Is there any value in pictures of celebrities when they're in cities outside of New York and LA? I see celebrities all the time in Detroit. Hell yeah, there's money in that. If you got an inside track on somebody in Detroit or any celebrities in Detroit, and you could get pictures or video consistently, let me tell you something, my friend. You one of the rare ones that have you could get a revenue stream off of that, right? And we could talk off air about that, but you could get a revenue stream if you spot, and this goes for all y'all, right? Like you could get a revenue stream if you spot celebrities all the time, or you got a hookup. And of course, I'm here, right? So I can coach you the way you could do this, right? And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say you're gonna become a millionaire, but you could pay a lot of bills. You could pay college payments. You know what I'm saying? Like you could pay car notes. With some of these pictures that will go to waste if you just walk by these people. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll definitely talk about this more in later podcasts. But there's
I think the key thing though to remember though, if you see a celebrity, take the video, then reach out to Cesar just in case, because I did it too. I passed a celebrity, and I'm partners with a guy, and I was like, "Damn it!"
And I let Miguel have it all the time. What are you doing, Miguel? What's wrong with you, Miguel?
I didn't know, and I should know.
Yeah. But yeah, I tell you one of my things that I go off of all the time. Take the video or pictures first, ask questions later. Even if you think like they're not that big, just constantly think about what's going on, right? Think about what's going on right now and go with that, right? If
See,
you're doing
this is where I it's hard to think like you, because I remember the Martha Stewart thing, right? I remember that, right? And I was like, I just passed Martha Stewart, and I text you after. I'm like, oh, I just passed Martha Stewart. Should I have took that picture? You were like, hell yeah, she just was in the news with Snoop.
Yep.
And I'm like, I would have never known that though, right? So,
but in a case like that, right?
The reason why I bring it up though is because if I would have asked her a question about the Snoop thing, that would have made it even more valuable, right?
So two things, right? A lot of this stuff, of course, I'm in the entertainment business, right? So I gotta know this stuff. But like, let's say that happened again, right? Think about things that's just going on just now, right? Think about like Trump, right? What do you think about Trump? Or what do you think about what's going on right now? Like, think like events that's going on now. If you get a celebrity and you ask them simple questions like that, you know what I'm saying? It'll get you like $300, $400, right? Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg question. It's a hard one if you're not in the know in the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I definitely would have never expected you to ask her about Snoop Dogg. Like I never would have expected that. But if you would have just snapped a couple pictures of her going up the escalator, you probably would have got like $200, $300 off of those pictures, because it was just rare. It's a rare picture.
Yeah.
She's always around, So that would have been a good one.
So all right. There's a lot of comments. I'm trying to make sure everybody's. So, all right. So Crystal ran into the middle of the street to get One Direction. Don't do that, Crystal.
Crystal, don't worry. You're not the first or the last one, but be careful out there, because some of these celebrities don't roll down their windows, right? Justin Bieber, he rolled down windows. That's why people were going. Like, it was crazy. People were hanging off the car like they were like Secret Service. You know how some Secret Service hold on the car and they be having a machine gun? They were holding on the cars like this while it was driving.
Oh my God, how dangerous is that shit? Oh my God.
Yep.
Shit. So, all right. So, Gennaro is asking, has anyone heard of the new song called "Living in a Ghost Town" by Rolling Stones? I haven't.
I haven't heard that song. I haven't heard that song. I love the Rolling Stones.
Any opinion on the model Coco Rocha?
Coco Rocha. Coco Rocha. I don't know. I haven't heard her name for a little while. What's going on with Coco Rocha, Gennaro? Give us more information.
Crystal wants to meet Justin Bieber so bad it makes her want to cry. You know that.
But Crystal, you already know. Like I already told Crystal. You know what I'm saying? Like next time, like while this is, I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna make that happen for you, Crystal.
Yeah, I need to link up with you then. All right, yes. Hit us up.
Brother.
Is a video less value?
Just give me a rundown.
Is a video less value if you ask them a question in the video?
Well, it depends on the question, right? If you have a relationship with these people, right? Like if they talk back and the question is a relevant question, what's going on right now, you're gonna make some good money. In a situation like let's say like Chicago, right, Josh? You in Chicago and you see like a rapper. What's that rapper out there that everybody?
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper, right? You see Chance the Rapper. Pictures of him, don't sell that much. But video of him, talking about, I despise Trump, right?
So can you explain why that is? Because that's part of where, like, even me, I don't know the difference. Like, why is certain?
So this is the reason why. Pictures go together with like clothing, right? Pictures, clothing, pictures, A-listers, like Brad Pitt.
Because of magazines, because magazines want them. Is that what
magazines want that, right? Chance the Rapper is not going to be in any magazines anytime soon, right? And I love Chance the Rapper, but video of him talking about Trump or talking about whatever current event is going on right now or whatever and he actually talks, the sky's the limit. You probably make about 4 to 5 different shows. You probably can make a cool like $1,000. And this is the difference between video and pictures. Pictures though sell more in quantity, right? Like if you get a bunch of pictures of models, different things like that, video models really don't sell until the model reaches another level, like Cara Delevingne,
yeah, I remember she was like in movies at that point, right?
Movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, but again, those are levels, right? Models, if they're wearing some dope shit, you know what I'm saying? They sell all the time, right? Pictures. Video, they got to reach a different level for the video, unless they link to an A-star, right? If they link to Leo, because Leo's probably going to be the likely.
Leo just be like, all right, she got to the level. I'm going.
Is that one of Leo's girls? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time, I'm like, yo, that looks like Leo. Yeah.
All right, so said, I guess when you were talking about hanging off the cars, she said that one of the Janoskis did that and fell off the car.
Yeah. I heard about that. I wasn't there for that, but Janoskis were doing crazy stuff. They were like, girls used to run up to the window like Janoski, and they used to roll down the window and they used to moon them. They used to have their butt out of the window. Like imagine you want to get like a selfie, right? And the window goes down, you see a crack of a butt.
You're like,
yo, what's going on, right? And they laughing, right? They laughing in the car and stuff. But that was dumb. That was dumb. They was crazy. They were crazy.
Crystal said, if you help me meet him, I will literally praise the floor you walk on, legit.
Not Crystal, when it goes down, you know what I'm saying? Like Crystal's ride or die. She's been around for a long time. So I definitely, Crystal, just stay, let's stay linked. And I got you 100%. I got you.
So that's it for questions. What about how do we want to end it? What's any last words or anything?
No, just I had a lot of fun with this one, man. This definitely
I think it's a good one. Like when we don't got a guest, there's a good way of filling I liked it too. I think the stories, like I always tell you, stories are more fucking better than the footage. So definitely I think what we could do is maybe randomly choose video.
I'm gonna do that. So what I'm gonna end up doing, and I think starting tomorrow, me and Miguel gotta talk about it, but starting tomorrow, we're gonna start doing the 6 o'clock time.
Okay,
You know,
okay. Another thing before I forget, if you guys want to hear the story behind the video, you guys tell us the video, and I'll pull it up, and he can talk about it.
Let's do that too.
Yeah. So maybe we say he has 3, and you guys pick 3.
Yeah. So go through my archive, and if you remember a video that you wanted to hear the backstory on that video, have some questions for the video, and then send it to us, right? And have it ready. Have it ready. Be like, yo, Miguel, here, right? Send it to us. And then we'll play the video, and I'll let you know what went down or what went on. You know, what was going down. You know, what was going on in that video. This weekend is gonna be dope because by Sunday I'm gonna have my archive of the Met Gala stuff on Sunday. So I'm already starting to look through it a little bit. So that's gonna be dope. Jimmy,
that's a good segue for the Met, right? We should maybe do this for the Met. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So yeah. I mean, I'm piecing it together right now.
Thank you. Everybody follow me on IG.
so Miguel, like Crystal didn't know who you were and stuff like that. Let them know. Let some of the fans know who you are, like real quick, like a couple minutes.
So I do technology. I'm an entrepreneur. Me and Cesar have been trying to innovate the paparazzi business for many, many years. Working on something super cool that will be launching very soon. I do speaking engagements about future of technology. Next week I'm doing a virtual keynote for a conference that I was supposed to speak at in Ireland, but got shut down. But I'm going to do it online. I do a lot of future of the technology world, so people can use that and make their lives better by using the technology and not just getting overrun by it. Miguel equals Toy Story God. I don't know why, but Josh likes the idea about the videos, and we get more views. You right here with me, Josh. You're right here with me.
It's a double hitter. That's a double banger right there, Josh.
Go search the archives.
Sort through the whole archive. I got 1,100.
Watch every single video, each one of you.
But I got, and what's crazy, and that's why I got to go through my external drive. I got videos. I got over 10,000 videos. You know what I'm saying? Like 20,000 videos.
And how many on YouTube right now? Like 1,000.
1,100.
Oh shit! So we gotta just start dumping on.
I'm telling you, I got videos upon videos upon videos. Like it's crazy. It's crazy the way my videos run. But another thing, I got a lot of. The only one I don't have up is the Jay-Z Beyonce thing. I'm gonna put that one up. The thing is, another thing, I don't want to kind of double up. I might have to put the videos like this of the Met Gala because I have Met Gala videos already on YouTube, so I don't want to kind of double up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Joe Rogan gets billions of views doubling up.
Let's double up. I'm gonna do a special 10-minute video led by Sean Carter. No. I'm gonna do the best. I'm gonna try to find the best of the best, and let's do it. Let's get it.
I tried to get a picture with Bo and one of the twins, and his whole butt was out literally.
Yo, those Janoskins were crazy, man. Crystal, no, man. Like those Janoskins were nuts, but they were such a good time. Like I was having. Like I wanted them to succeed so bad because I had the inside route with them. I knew all the boys. Sure. I was there in the beginning, like I do with the other boys. And the security guards were my boys. Like the security team were my homies, So it was dope. It was dope. Too bad they didn't make it like that.
Remember when Alicia Keys and Jay-Z sang in Times Square?
I do. New York? Yeah, they sang. I think they sang on top of Radio City Music Hall. But I couldn't make it for that. I was doing like other stuff and I didn't make that. So, but I remember that.
So Crystal, you're gonna have to rewind the video in the beginning. We spoke about this. It's the first thing we spoke about, all right? So once we get off in 5 minutes, Watch it. Unless you want to recap it. I don't know.
No, I'll recap it. So supposedly all news outlets right now are saying that it's true, but I don't think they released any kind of I don't think they released anything that she's actually having a baby. But TMZ said it. A bunch of other outlets are reporting it. So I mean, I think it's true, and I like it. Like I like them together. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next couple weeks.
Cool. Any last questions? Josh saying peace, Josh.
Josh, always a pleasure, Josh.
You gotta explain to me why I'm the Toy Story god too. I don't understand that, but
I did because you did the Toy Story thing, right? You did the Toy Story.
Oh, the ads. Yeah. It's true too. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Forgot about that. I forget. All right. No one has said anything. I'm loving it. I'm always said Zayn would be a good dad.
Hopefully that gets Zayn down the right path too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always had love for Zayn, man. He suffers from like a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly stuff, that I don't want to discuss until I know I hear it from his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So but I know he's hopefully he's I always loved his music too. I always wanted him to go live, like on shows, but he'll put out an album. Yeah, bro, he puts out albums and never go on tour.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
who's the reason that broke up? It was because of Harry or him?
So Zayn left One Direction before any one of them left.
That's what I thought that.
Yeah, so he left first, and then Harry was getting so big that they were talking about just separating because Harry started getting his own management and all that stuff. And I'm not gonna blame Harry that they broke up, but they started growing up real fast, and the music, it just couldn't contain the superstars that was coming out of that group.
They thought individually they'll be bigger. Yeah. So I guess every time that happens, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, it happens to every single group. You know what I'm saying? Every NSYNC.
Yeah.
The only one it didn't happen to was Backstreet Boys, right? They just ran their course. It was
they didn't break up to do shit. I forgot.
I never seen them do individual stuff. I mean,
I guess NSYNC it was only Justin Timberlake. The other guy did for a little while. I forgot his name.
A little bit, but it was all about Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
It was all. You see the difference between One Direction and like those other groups. You had Zayn and you had Harry, right? And
so and two big
faces that was like
talent.
Niall was cool. Niall's doing all right. Liam, he should start focusing more on like the modeling side. His music is cool too, though, and that's my guy. But he definitely got to start doing more modeling stuff because he's like, he's good with the modeling. But Liam, more than anybody, wants them to get back together. Louis too. Louis is doing good too. Louis is actually musically is probably doing better than all of them right now.
Oh yeah. So Josh said Zayn reminds me of a young Enrique Iglesias. I guess he does kind of look. Yeah. That didn't happen to Fifth Harmony either. Camilla was the only one who made it big. Yeah, that's true.
I know.
MJ told JT he needs to go on his own. MJ meaning who? Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah?
Michael, think about it. Like, at that time, between Britney Spears, right, and Justin were dating, right? Yep. So they were always around, like, Michael and stuff like that because they were big pop stars.
And they're from Disney, right? Because, because they both were from Disney.
Yeah. So they were big pop stars. And they were doing like events and pop star stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that was huge that required pop stars, it was always NSYNC, Britney Spears, and of course the king of pop, right? Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So they were around each other a lot.
Interesting. I never knew that. Another interesting story. So I guess any last words?
Just everybody be safe. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw the Jets. So to answer the first, all the way in the beginning, So the planes and jets were flying by New York, and I saw videos and pictures of hundreds of people gathering, right, in the Hoboken section, right? Hoboken section, people would just gather near under the bridge where the plane, even in the New York City side, and people were gathering watching the planes fly by. Yo, Blue Angel Group is amazing, right? I seen them when I was in Florida, Pensacola. That's where they had the Blue Angel Group at. And they used to fly so low. It was like near the buildings. They used to fly that low practicing. So they're amazing. But don't get the coronavirus to watch these. I was watching it in my TV.
It's in the air.
I was like my TV like this. I was like this from my TV. I was saluting like this from my TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people were like, yo, coronavirus is gone. You know, it was crazy.
Thank you, Crystal. Come back.
Crystal.
We're gonna switch the time to 6 o'clock. So come back tomorrow at 6 o'clock, everybody.
So we're gonna do 6 o'clock starting tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Crystal, I told you it's gonna be crazy, you know.
Jimmy said the live stream was good. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in again. See you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock.
Love you guys. Make sure you check out the podcast, the other, the behind the scenes podcast, and follow us everywhere, TikTok, all over the place. Yeah.
All right, Crystal. Sorry, 6 o'clock. You could watch it later.
You can watch the rerun
at work.
Yeah. Crystal, I know you be on your phone at work, Crystal.
All right, guys.
Love you guys. Peace.